Hi everyone, Craig Thatcher here, and on behalf of Cliff Starkey, Nike Van Wyk, and myself, we extend our prayers and best wishes to each and every one of you.
We are all feeling the effects of this global pandemic, and each must deal with the emotional ups and downs that it has wrought upon us. However, we are in this together.
And together, we'll make it through this.
We certainly miss performing live music and also miss seeing you all at our shows. As performers, we feed off the audience's energy and your enthusiastic response to what we present. And honestly, without that, it's very difficult to perform. Now we are restricted to playing music solo in the solitude of our own individual studios, producing music for internet viewing.
This is certainly not the situation any of us wants to be limited to. Nevertheless, we truly and deeply appreciate your continued support to what we present in this manner. Thank you very much.
That leads to some exciting news we'd like to share with you. During this time of isolation and uncertainty, we've decided to record a new album.
Yes, you heard that right.
This record will consist completely of cover songs, and we'll record while still practicing social distancing in our individual studios.
Now you can enjoy listening to some of the songs you've heard us perform many times.
Maybe some surprises.
You'll be able to take these songs home with you and listen to them in the comfort of your own home for many years to come.
And if that's not enough to capture your interest, perhaps the fact that we're donating 15% of all the proceeds from this record to go to the Good Shepherd Benevolence Fund.
This fund is set up to help all the folks who work at Good Shepherd Rehabilitation Network, many who've been on the front lines through this pandemic and now find themselves in financial need.
Here's what the Benevolence Fund is about. Caring for our caregivers seems especially critical now as we work together to quell a global pandemic that has altered our lives, both personally and professionally, in unprecedented ways. This is a difficult time for everybody, with community, school, and business closures adding to the anxiety and uncertainty we all feel.
We understand that for many Good Shepherd associates, the new reality means one or more family members are furloughed, laid off, and or working reduced hours. Some may be struggling to buy necessities like food and or pay for housing. Naturally, we want to help because at Good Shepherd, compassion and benevolence are ingrained in our DNA.
As a result, the senior leadership team established a Good Shepherd Benevolence Fund to assist our employees in times of financial distress. The fund will provide emergency grants of $500 for employees who are most in need of help and meet certain criteria to assist with basic needs such as childcare, housing, and food. For more information on Good Shepherd Rehabilitation Network, please visit www.goodshepherdrehab.org.
Then there's the fact that we were planning on getting some new music out to you in 2020. As a matter of fact, Nike and I had already started recording a new holiday CD with plans to move on with a new original album as well. And then the unthinkable happened and everything changed overnight.
So then we got together, with social distancing, of course, with our Craig Thatcher band member. He's a keyboardist, vocalist, Mr. Cliff Starkey, and started forging ahead with the new covers record we're working on.
As you can imagine, globally, the entertainment industry has been deeply impacted, devastated by the COVID-19 pandemic. Concerts and gatherings throughout the world have been canceled for the unforeseeable future, and there is no guarantee as to when social gatherings will return.
We love to share our music with everybody, but our live performances are also our livelihood. The decision to create this album was a way for us to somewhat attempt to recover financially, but at the same time present you with a new record. That being said, we know we're not the only individuals or industry affected by this pandemic, so we wanted to make sure we could help others as well.
Hence the aforementioned donation to the Good Shepherd Benevolence Fund.
And here's where we're going to ask you for your help.
We want to provide you with a polished, full production album that you can listen to and enjoy for years to come.
In the past, we have always self-funded our studio projects completely, mostly as a direct result with monies earned through live performances, sales of previous albums, etc. This time it's quite challenging, mainly due to the fact that we don't have our normal performance income coming in. There are several major costs involved in making an album. For example, since we are recording an album full of covers, we have to pay royalties to the original artist who wrote and recorded these songs. We estimate that this cost will be somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,700 to $1,900.
Another major consideration is the cost of physical duplication of a CD.
You know, where we make the CDs and all that fun stuff, yeah.
We originally toyed with the idea of releasing a digital album, downloadable only.
But we know a large portion of our audience still prefers to have a physical CD to listen to and enjoy.
With that physical duplication of an album, that adds up to about another $1,300 to $1,500 for about 1,000 discs for us to distribute out to you. Now we're at about $3,000 before we even start recording, which doesn't include hours for recording if we decide to bring somebody else in to record with us, or any other cost that may pop up throughout the entire process. We know that many of you have reached out over the years saying that you would love to help us in some way, and this is why we decided to reach out to you all to help finance this project through Kickstarter.
Why Kickstarter?
Why Kickstarter?
Why Kickstarter, you ask? With Kickstarter, unlike some of the other crowdfunding websites, for each pledge level, you receive something back from us.
And to add further support to Good Shepherd Benevolence Fund, we would like to donate 15% of the funds brought in from Kickstarter after expenses to be added to the fund.
We also plan on using the funds we create from this album sales to go towards finishing the albums we set out to record at the beginning of the year.
That way, we can continue to bring you new music beyond this covers album.
Thank you all again from the bottom of our hearts.
We've enjoyed performing for all of you throughout these many years, and we can't wait.
Can't wait
to get back out on the stages to do so again.
We hope that you find joy, peace, and continued good health throughout these difficult times.
And hope that maybe our music helps contribute to that.
That is truly our wish for you all.
Please make sure you check out the links provided in the description below. That way you can get all the information about the Kickstarter and also for the Good Shepherd Benevolence Fund.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again, guys.